All right, welcome back. Today I'm going to be quickly talking about creating angle bisectors and just showing you three different strategies for doing this. So the very first strategy we're going to use is using a compass. So I'm going to try to buy just a random angle that I'm going to draw right now using a compass. All right, so there's my angle. Now just a couple things just to remind ourselves. I'm going to be using different words, some terminology. So the point right here in an angle, we call that the vertex. And each of these are called arms. You might also see it written down as a ray. So to find the exact point in between both this angle, so our bisector, what we need to do is take a compass, so just like this, and we're going to draw just a circle through one arm and through the other arm, just like that. Now what we've done here is we've created two new points, one there and one there, which we're going to label A and B. Now to go and find the point where these angles are bisected, what we're going to do is we're going to take our compass again, we're going to make it a little bit bigger, we're going to place our metal tip just on point A, and you're going to draw just a segment just like this. And it's a little tough to draw sometimes, but just like that, right down the middle. And we're going to go back to B and do the exact same thing. Now, we did not change the distance when we were doing our arc from point A and from point B, so those distances are the same. Now you notice that we did create a new point here where those two meet. What this tells us is that this distance from here to here and from here to here, or here to here and here to here, are the exact same. When we're looking at the properties of a circle, the properties of a circle are the distance from here to here is the exact same as from here to here, and vice versa. Which means that this distance and this distance are the same, and so we can draw a straight line going through our new point, like so, which will create the same angle on either side. Now you can take a handy protractor and you can measure it, and we get 40 degrees there, and now you can show that they're equal by drawing just a little arc and putting those tick marks, which tells the person looking at this that this is the exact same as this. That measure. So that's to do your bisector. Now the next one we're going to use is a ruler. So in this case, I drew an acute angle, and I can tell based from that last measurement, it was an 80-degree acute angle. Now I'm going to draw an obtuse angle. Now this works the same with an acute or an obtuse angle. I just want to go and do it a little different. So there's my obtuse angle. And I want to go and create an angle bisector. I want to go right in the middle using nothing more than a ruler. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and again use my vertex, and I'm going to hold my straight edge of my ruler up against my vertex. So I'm just going to shift my paper over here just so I can get right there. So I'm going to put the bottom of my ruler right here directly on the line, and the edge of my ruler here is right on my vertex. Let me get a little closer there. Just like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a straight line straight up and down. Just like so. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to hold my ruler, put one end directly on the vertex, put the other end right on that line, and then draw another straight line. Now, if we did it properly, the distance from here to here and here to here should be the exact same, which means the distance between here and here and there should be the exact same as well. So we can go and draw a straight line through the point where they meet, the intersection there. And now we have created the point of bisection. Now, again, you can take your protractor and measure it out. It looks like, based on what I'm seeing here, it's just a fraction, a hair under 60. And then I can rotate this one around. Again, get it lined up. And I am just a fraction, a hair just beyond 60 there. Now, either way, either method work very well. The last strategy, just like last time, we're going to do a fold. So I'm going to make this really, really dark just so we can easily see. Let's go there. We can easily see the lines. If it is not very dark, it's going to be very hard to see when we do our fold. So then very dark. What you're looking for is you're going to take one line and fold it directly through our vertex so that they match. So take your line, angle it, and if I can see it properly, looks like something through there. Make your fold, bring it back, and you can draw your straight line along the line. Now, this method is not the most accurate in the world, but you get a pretty close approximation of midway point through both lines, both the angle. And again, one thing I forgot to do in the top one and this one, just create your mark to let the person know that these angles are exactly the same. And again, we can measure this. And now I don't expect this to be perfect, but I expect it to be fairly close, probably off by a few degrees or so. This one says it's a fraction, a hair over 30. And this one here is, again, just a fraction, a hair over 30. So pretty close. All right. And that's how you bisect different angles. And again, the same strategy will work on acute and obtuse angles just as well. All right. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.